Previously on Survivor.
I gave that immunity to Sammy, and I got an advantage.
I was talking to Kate and Chloe yesterday. We all kind of felt bullied into voting Adam.
I was shocked that she did seem convinced. It's like Adam really swayed her.
I think the key relationships here are Jenny and Chloe.
I joked that I should try and seduce Sean Bohan.
She's going hard in these texts.
Sister, you know I like him. What?
I'm still playing both sides.
Me too, actually. A Sammy vote would, for me, imply we're voting weak players.
No, I think Daniela might actually be the move.
Me, Andy, and Donovan got an idol clue because of how we voted in Tribal.
If you guys are voting her, I would give her a sympathy vote.
Sammy, trap spoken.
We just gotta kill another time next week to get back at them for harming you, Sean.
Yeah, fuck. Oh my god. I wanna. This is my message to Alejandro. I wanna kill you.
So the merch gonna go.
I'm voting you out. The first chance I get.
I felt really mad about Sammy Dolan, especially because I told him the day up, I was like, I will let you know if I'm writing your name down, just because that's the kind of person I am. But I should have told him, I personally think, beforehand, but I did not get the opportunity to do that. But Sean and I had this weird thing this week where if I wanted Sammy, he wanted Daniela, and if he wanted Daniela, I wanted Sammy, and we just kept going back and forth, and we never were on the same page for the whole week. But on the way to the hospital, because Courtney was driving me, we called Andy, we called Ella, and we had this whole plan where we were gonna send Daniela home, that Ella wasn't going for it and Sean wasn't going for it.
We want to make a big move tonight and we want to vote for Daniela. Are you down?
I kind of wanted to do Stanford because I think it was Sean who brought up some really good points about how close he is with the other team.
I knew that voting Sammy out was going to put me on the bottom because we lost our vote that I knew would always be 100% with us. I knew Sammy, unless he really wanted to make big moves, which I wasn't really seeing him, I really thought Sammy would always vote with us. So it kind of really sucked.
So I think it's really fortunate that Sean had a concussion because he couldn't pull any big moves.
Yeah.
And because he told me straight up when I met with him, he was like, hey, I really don't want to vote Sammy.
So it makes me worried that everyone now wants to Sammy because, let's say it is 4-4, and then we vote Sammy. In that case, is me, Ella, Lily against you four. And then you four now have the power to send home anyone we want. Me, Lily.
And it tells me, yeah, I think voting Sammy is going to put the freshies at the bottom of the tribe. And he's scared. He's scared for his game because he thinks he might be the next target. Maybe he thinks Lulu's going to be the next target. But he was in such an altered state of mind that I just don't think he was connecting the dots. And Sammy would have been very loyal to Sean, so he could probably control and puppet him. But now he doesn't have that kind of easy vote going for him. So Sean, I'm scared of because once he heals up from his concussion, he is very prone to trying to do something.
But then, when he called me, he was like, I just met with Daniela and my concussion is messing with me. He was like, right now, my head is just telling me don't write her name down because I feel too bad about it.
I just had a conversation with Daniela, and I just promised her and looked her in the eye. I was like, yeah, I'm not voting you tonight.
Okay, then we don't have to vote her tonight, Sean.
He's like, I usually am not an empathetic player like that, but concussions do make you overly emotional.
Yeah,
when I got my concussion, I was so emotional. It was so bad. So I was like, Sean, that's totally valid.
The next vote really is going to be decided by how Sean reacts and how Daniela reacts and who she picks as the alternative. Because if she picks someone big like Sean, that's going to be wild.
Nice. Hello.
Hello.
I kind of wanted to vote out either Daniela or Sammy, and I ended up deciding Sammy just because that's kind of where the numbers were looking, and also I just figured that she always is going to have a target on her back no matter what, whereas Sammy might fly under the radar a little bit more. Do I regret hurting his feelings? Yeah, definitely. Do I regret lying to him? No, because it was necessary.
I'm down to like get closer and like actually strategize together and like talk about if there are tribe swaps or there are like a merge comes soon, like what are we gonna do?
It would be early for that.
For merge, yeah, I'm just like hopeful for it to come. I'm always wanting it earlier than later. Like if we merge at 14, that'd be really nice, because then we'd all just become jury instead of like being. Everyone just wants to make jury.
I don't trust her too much. I think she might trust me more than I trust her.
And so, if there was somebody else to vote off before Danielle, yeah, I would definitely use her vote as an extra person to get rid of whoever. But there's nobody else that's really made themselves a target, because she's a returning player, she's not trustworthy, and since nobody else, I guess, has done anything negative, that's what I'm thinking. Plus, I mean, I have a slight grudge against her because she tried to vote me off.
Ella's still kind of mad apparently, which I'm like mad that she's mad because I've explained to her like 10 million times that it wasn't about her. But I get it. I said your name, you're gonna be mad at me, but like it's only gonna hurt you to keep being mad at me because then I'm gonna want to get you out. You should just get over it.
I don't personally see sides anymore. Like I thought there were like the startings of sides. Courtney like broke that, which is like helpful.
Glad she did.
Yeah, no, it's helpful. Well, also for that
because I'm still in.
Yeah, I'm more concerned about next week because if it's me versus Ella, I don't know how the fuck that's gonna happen because that didn't work out the first time.
Focus. Saturday morning, I picked up Andy at like 11:30, and we're driving to the bridge by the varsity, and Andy was like, hey, like, look at that small bridge over there, like, leading to Xfinity. I was like, all right, like, I'll go park by the varsity, we can walk over to it.
I don't want to do that. Daniela texted Sean clue that obviously he showed me. Like, so she probably knew he was going to show him, so she didn't really care, but I'm not going to tell her that he showed me. So the first thing I did was I went to the bridge by the Xfinity Center.
I think it's around here. Where's the 4? Where do we be? What's my hair? You look like fucking Lewis and Clark looking off the edge of the ship.
I see the Survivor logo. Oh my god. Get over here, Ellie. We can't. Oh my god. Oh my god. And I'm looking by like the 4th pole from the right, and I reach in and I see like this little thing like wrapped up in like paper and like tape, and I like almost started like crying. Like I was like, Andy, I think this is it. Wait, I'm freaking the hell out. Oh my, I feel something in here. I feel it, Andy. I feel it.
Oh my god. She starts like hyperventilating and like crying, like ripping the paper open, and it's like ripped, and then we like pull out this like little cute little turtle thing, and that's how we got it.
I'm literally gonna cry. We decided that today that it's technically my necklace, but if he ever needs it, I'm gonna give it to him. Like we're sharing it, but it technically is mine for like just game purposes.
This is like the best day of our lives. This is the best day of our lives.
I think we have immense power. We're still running the tribe, we're still deciding who goes next, and it'll be done immediately. That's insane. We're going, final 2, baby, here we go.
before the Adam vote, I kind of could sense a fracture just by my conversations with some people were far more free and real, straight up, and then other conversations with other people were just complete horseshit.
You seem the most solid, you know what I mean, to like build something up. Will you marry me? Just...
Oh my god, this is so exciting.
It's like I have a basis with trust with CJ, Jenny, and Chloe. And I've really like invested in those relationships, especially the one with Chloe.
Pascal and I have been hanging out a lot and not talking about Survivor. And that's been a common theme this week. And I think that's why I like winning so much, aside from the obvious, because I can talk to Survivor people about things that aren't Survivor related. And that way you can actually form bonds. Jenny and I went to Milk Boy on Wednesday, and I was like, hey Jenny, is it okay if I invite Pascal because I think he could use the night out? So we brought him, and you sneaky little making me glow inside and kind. I was just dressed in a top, I don't know, and he was like, you look nice. And it was so genuine that I can't believe it was fake. And if it was, like, kudos to you, because I was like, oh, thank you. Validate me.
Chloe's always gonna be a wild card. Again, so like really investing in that relationship. Plus, I don't want to sound like a complete fucking sociopath. I like Chloe. I like hanging out with her. I would consider myself a friend at this point. But like how that relates to the game is you're gonna go with the people you like and the people you hang out with. It's just kind of like that's how it works generally. Could lead to problems later on, but I think that's the way I see it.
Jenny, she was like, I think you, me, Pascal, and CJ should be a foursome. And I was like, that's really bold to say, but like I'm digging it down. Basically, like we were talking, and I was saying how I felt like I have a relationship with you guys, and I feel like you guys have a relationship with Chloe, and I was like, we have a relationship, and then I was like, what's like going on with you and the girls? And then I suggested we invite them over because we were both like, I don't know, I was like, we're all like dressed up, I was feeling like we'll relate to them over the fact that we're girls. Yeah. Like we'll relate using that aspect, which you know what I mean? So we'll play that card. So Jenny's like, but wait, let's meet up with Kate and Taylor and form a girls alliance too. And like, we'll just get it, we'll do it to them.
So, we were talking last night, the four girls. We were talking last night and how we said Alex and CJ seem really close. They seem really like tight, and I can see that. But I also think Jenny is somewhere in that relationship. She was very not in the moment last night, so like I could totally see her like being a part of a trio. Chloe's definitely trying to go for this whole girl power, like, come on girls, let's get together.
You like girl power, like girl power.
I'm like, yay, feminism. But also at the same time, girls are shifty as fuck. And being a girl, we like to lie. And we like to get under each other's skin.
We played up, I was like, so here's the thing guys, Pascal and CJ are definitely like the closest. And as we played that up, and then we were also like in like we're all girls, they were just bumping it at work, bumping.
We felt that Pascal and CJ are like controlling our tribe right now. So right now, the four of us are on board checking out maybe Pascal.
Did they actually throw out like one of us?
Yeah, they.
Okay.
So Taylor I don't think they specified, did they? Taylor specified. The girls really want to vote out one of the boys. And here's the thing, I really like Kate and Taylor, but I'm thinking like possibly the way the guys are leading and the way that will lead subsequently is to vote out Taylor, thinking if it comes to that. Don't know if it will. You know, we could have a tribe swap beforehand, we could win every single challenge until merge. I like said like, oh, like which one, like what do you want? Because they're both so strong. She's like, I feel like Pascal. She was like, well, CJ's really spicy, and like Pascal's shitty. Survivor Maryland has become so much less about winning for me, and it's become so much more about staying in this game long enough to just get to merge so we can maintain these relationships we've had. Like, that's why I'm playing so hard.
Anyway, here's Turtle. Looking a little overgrown, my phone's about to die. What we still have.
All right, so I got two updates. The first is that I was walking to the diner and I just saw this guy who was digging around in the bushes and he was like recording himself, and I'm like 90% certain that it was CJ from the other tribe. So that means that he's one of the ones who got the clue from the minority vote, and he, could have an idol. So that's very interesting. The second thing is that Chloe and I have been texting a lot recently.
I was like, fuck, this is like actually betraying someone. I'm a monster. I gotta set things right. So I sent Sean a long paragraph and I was like, hey, just so you know, like, this isn't the game I want to be playing. This isn't like me, and I'd rather you actually want to play with me for my merit and not because I'm being some like caricature of myself where I'm like overtly sexual and like super succubus flirty. And he was like, yeah, I was pretty strong, and I kind of figured something was up, and I was like, yeah, let's start over.
We had this long heart-to-heart over text, where she was apologizing for flirting and saying that she wanted to cut the bullshit out. And I was like, hey, all water under the bridge. And I thought it was pretty genuine.
I think things are going really well now, at least on a friendship level. And I'm going to meet up with Sean after this, and we're gonna color since he can't do anything because he has a concussion.
We were just coloring butterflies and talking about life and Survivor, and it was really nice, honestly. I haven't been able to do much since the concussion, so I thought that was really cool of her. I know Lily's still kind of sketched out by Chloe, but I don't know, I think she could be an awesome ally, and I trust her after this.
I really, really like Kiyoshi, and I wouldn't want to do a tribe song at all because Cassava's bloodthirsty, and I detest Lily. Would not want to end up in a minority with the Cassava group, but I think things are going well as far as befriending Sean and Andy, so that if there were a tribe swap, at least I know I've got people that know me.
Yes, first things first. I have the idol back. No. Yoshi.
It's already on our book.
You guys might want this tonight. Alright, to get things started, we're gonna go drop some rocks.
Who are you gonna do that?
So, yeah.
No fucking tribe swap. I hate you.
Guys, when you pick a rock, don't look at it, keep it in your fist. I want everyone to hold their fist out like this. On 3, flip it over, reveal, see what rock you have. 1, 2, 3. Alright, Sean's got the white rock for Cassava. Taylor has the white rock for Kiyoshi. Taylor and Sean, can you step out? Alright, you guys are going to be the new team captains for the tribes. Everyone drop your buffs. Oh wait, so here are the rules of the swap. Sean or Taylor, whoever picks first, you will pick a member of the opposing tribe, like the old opposing tribe. So Taylor, you'll pick a Cassava member. Sean, you'll pick a Kiyoshi member. They will get the next pick for your team, and they'll pick someone of the opposite tribe that they were on. So we'll go back and forth, swapping, alternating tribes. And then I'll explain to you guys the challenge for tonight. Alright, Sean, you're gonna get first pick. Pick a member of the old Kiyoshi tribe.
I thought it was funny that Sean was picking because I don't feel like he has a lot of connection to the other side, so it was interesting to see how he was picking who to pick.
Chloe.
Alright, Chloe, first pick.
I ended up picking Chloe. I was worried that maybe it might tip people off that we were working together pretty closely, but it was the only move.
He's working with Chloe, which, with my connection with Chloe so far, definitely opened some eyes. So I got an eye on you, Sean. I know your game. I know who you're trying to fool.
Alright, Taylor, it's now your pick. You'll pick a member of the old Cassava tribe. Andy, first pick for the new Kiyoshi.
I chose Andy just because I heard he's a little deceitful, playing a rough, like hard game. So I kind of want to talk to him, get him on my good side.
All right, so Chloe, you'll have the next pick. You'll pick from Old Cassava.
Lily.
Chloe picks a Lily. Andy, you'll have the next pick for the new Kiyoshi tribe. Jenny, the pick for Andy. All right, Lily. Lily picks CJ. All right, Jenny. Donovan, next pick for the new Kiyoshi tribe. All right, CJ, you're next up. Daniela, the pick for the new Cassava tribe. All right, Donovan, you're next up. Pascal, going on to the new Kiyoshi tribe. All right, Daniela.
Butt chain?
Oh.
It's Kate. Kate? Yes, you.
All right, Kate, newest member of the new Cassava tribe.
I had to pick between Alejandro or Kate, and I was like, fuck Alejandro. So I picked Kate. Didn't even know what her name was, but I knew she was better than Alejandro.
All right, Pascal, you're next to pick for your tribe. Courtney, picked for the new Kiyoshi tribe. So now that Alejandro and Ella, the last ones, they'll have to go to their original tribes. All right, the new Kiyoshi tribe, we have Courtney, Pascal, Donovan, Alejandro, Jenny, Andy, and Taylor. New Cassava tribe, we have CJ, Lily, Sean, Kate, Chloe, Daniela, and Ella. Are you guys ready to get to the immunity challenge?
Yeah. Quick drill. I want to do it.
You want to do it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to switch with Courtney.
Okay, so Chloe has an advantage in this game where she is allowed to swap with any one member of a tribe prior to a challenge. Chloe, you would like to switch with Courtney?
Yeah.
All right, Courtney and Chloe, it's time for you to swap. Courtney, you're now a member of Cassava. Chloe, now a member of Kiyoshi.
Honestly, I feel like the longer I waited, the more people would find out, and then there'd be like a target on my back, and you know what? Why not just get it over with and start making allies on my new team?
Picks that stood out to me were Chloe's pick for Lily. As soon as I saw her do that, I was like, shit, she's not gonna want to be on her tribe. And I was like, shit, she has that power. The main head was literally buzzing. She did exactly what I was expecting to switch. And I was really like, oh, fuck you.
I'm not a Chloe. That was a weak game move. That was a weak game move. And that's got like negative points on her resume. Survivor resumes are real.
Okay, here's the premise of this challenge. You guys will all be presented with 3 envelopes. These will all be taped to the blackboard behind you. The taker that takes the money envelope will be granted money. In the green envelope, the taker of the envelope will be granted individual immunity. However, their tribe will be going to tribal council. In the third envelope, the taker of the envelope will receive a power in this game. Prior to anyone grabbing the envelopes, you guys will have 15 minutes to strategize with everyone in here. After that 15 minutes is up, you guys will have free reign to grab any envelope you want. If by the end of another 15 minutes all the envelopes aren't taken, both tribes will be going to tribal council. Once all the envelopes are taken, the 3 people that have envelopes will present them and open them publicly to the tribes.
So if I go for it, nobody can eat.
I'm not gonna eat you.
No, I wouldn't. No. Greed on the other hand.
Of course, yeah.
I'm say that so. Ask your question. Read them.
Hey, I mean, I don't know y'all dynamics, but like, I guess he's scared.
Sean?
If he wants,
Sean is not
somebody.
scared.
Oh, he's trying to fuck us up. This is cute.
Hey, we're on the same tribe now.
Where's your pink bug?
I couldn't find one.
Or that's something, doesn't it?
I've been on this tribe the whole time.
I love my shit.
Excuse me, who's this? I knew it's great fun.
She's fun. I think Yoshi's fleecing.
Me too.
Yoshi's not
This is like hard tribe.
It's split.
It's like 4-3, and right now
Oh yeah, I guess.
Donovan in the challenge pissed me off because he was blabbing so much about the old Cassava. Such loose lips, man.
Okay, Danielle, it wasn't like Courtney because she flipped all the Jason vote for the first tribal. Lily, Ella, and Sean's all have implied gunning for her in the past.
He was like spilling the whole beans, which I get. I think he feels also threatened, and maybe his defense mechanism is to overshare so that people trust him more. But I was in that tribe, man. I'm a victim of the information you're spreading now, and you're probably my closest ally in this tribe.
Terrified. I'm the minority.
Are you, CJ, and Andy done already? I know. It's the same thing with Andy and the other side.
Yeah. So that's messed up. But we play my piece out. Yeah, really smart. But sorry.
And I don't want to disillusion to that. I mean, we're not making that off.
Yeah.
If we go to tribal and I have an indie and just go 5v2 and I have an honesty, all these tribals going on.
Courtney and I were thinking Kate because Kate? No, Kate got out. Yeah, there's no way. If we have to go to heads up. If somebody has to go home right now, we have to go tribal leader. Kate, because you want to keep differentiation each side. So
Say, take this comment.
we don't need you to take it seriously. It's going to be tribal. No one has to take it until it's 30 outside.
Just talking was it just sounds like I'll be agreeing and move out to the non-habit.
Okay, that's how we gotta be bonding.
I don't have numbers. If whoever takes it, then one of us gets half.
Apparently, her name's been upset.
If one of us takes it, one of us has it.
I won't say if one of us takes it, the other one's out.
Yeah.
I think
2 minutes exactly.
glad I'm thinking that we want to do that. The other white skirts don't try to but I'm moving at the same time in it. Like, God, we see Chad. Yes, we take it and we give that to Kate.
Sean was really worried that one of them would have an idol, and so if one had the immunity and one had the idol, then we, Cassava of 5, would be fucked over. He's like, yeah, but I would really not like to go tribal. It's like, Sean, you're letting your fear of tribal blind you from the actual logical choice here.
We all have to be outside of the room at the end of the 15 minutes.
All right, everyone starts outside. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna count down from 10, at which point the envelopes are available. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The envelopes are available. Andy goes for the power. Daniela takes greed. That means that means Daniela is safe from tribal council, but will send her tribe to tribal. Okay, so we're gonna start with Donovan. You can start with opening your envelope. Yep. As a single $1. All right, Daniela, next with the greed. You can read that out.
Calm my heart rate down. You've been granted individual immunity. Your tribe will now attend tribal council.
All right, Cassava, new Cassava will attend tribal council. All right, Andy, with the power envelope, you can read that out.
We just had a swap, but it's time for one more. Select a player in the opposite tribe to swap slides with.
Oh my.
Wait, you allowed to turn it down?
Yep. All right, I'll give you a minute to think, Andy. You'll swap with someone on the other tribe.
This is a power asset too.
Yep.
It was a curse.
was a curse.
So you will be joining Cassava, and then whoever you pick will be joining Kiyoshi.
Wait.
Yeah, take your time. Andy's picked Lily. Lily, the newest member of Kiyoshi. Andy, the newest member of Cassava. All right. We've had a lot of moving and switching today, so I'll read out the finalized tribes here. New Cassava tribe, Daniela, Ella, Kate, Sean, Courtney, CJ, Andy. New Kiyoshi, Pascal, Jenny, Alejandro, Chloe, Taylor, Lily, and Donovan. That's all I have for you tonight. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see Cassava at Tribal Council. Kiyoshi, you can hold on to the idol once again. They don't want it? Yeah. Have a good night, guys.
Daniela just really came out the gate, you know. She's like a freaking horse galloping towards the greed. I was talking to Daniela and she's like, no, look at the money. Like, I want the money. I literally asked her, I was like, are you gonna go for the greed? And she went, no.
That's about as bad as it could have gone for me. I mean, I'm down 5 too. I'm gonna go buy all Tribal lines. And I trust Kate, but she's not the most trustworthy person in the world. So I might have to write down her name, and I'm gonna have to be okay with that. However, I don't want her to get voted up this week because I feel like if she goes this week, I go next week. And that's not ideal.
The secretly blondes are finally together.
Finally on the fucking same side. It's so good.
Fuck this. This is shitty. This is like literally like a terrible situation.
Whew, I don't like being 2 out of 7.
Don't worry, I know. I want to do right by you, and I also want to do right by Sean so he knows that we can all trust each other.
Yeah, he texted me instantly and he was like, what the fuck? And I was like, Sean.
Fuck Andy, I'm so mad at him. He could have said anyone, but he picked me. I don't trust him. I don't trust Chloe.
But no, once Sean picked me, I was like picking Lily next. Like that was my instant go-to. Like I don't know if you heard, but I was instantly like, she was like picking. I was like Lily.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, that's my girl.
Chloe picked me, but then she switched to be away from me, so that doesn't make any sense.
Well, why did you swap? Just to cause chaos, or was there another reason?
So I was panicking and I was wondering, should I do this?
Yeah.
Because everyone on old Kiyoshi knew that I had it and knew it was gonna happen. The people I'd been talking to most were CJ, Pascal, and Jenny.
Chloe, I've talked to her, I just don't trust her, like, as far as I can throw her. Like, I don't understand her gameplay. And now she's, like, basically my only, like, possibility for hope on this track where I am 2 out of 7.
Like, I'm assuming that you and I are working together, hopefully.
Oh, yeah, no, that's true. Lily definitely doesn't trust me, and fair enough, but I don't know how to really repair that because I think she's dead set on not trusting me. But, I mean, me plus possibly Donovan, like, we're kind of all you got, Lils. And just because I made moves on Sean, I think there's always going to be some resentment for me, like, in her. So, I'm sorry, it really meant nothing, Lily. And also, sorry, Sean, you're not really my type. You know, not really into, like, curly hair. I don't know.
Glad that you want to work with me because I have wanted to work with you literally since I met you.
Yeah, no.
Like,
exactly.
oh, like, yes.
Lily had nothing to share. She just radiated terror. Yeah. No, when we were walking back, she was like, I'm sure she's scared.
Like pissed at me.
Oh yeah. I was talking to Adriano the other night, and I was like, he said something along the lines of like, do you like Kate? Do you want her to stay in?
What's your opinion of Kate?
I'd love for you to keep Kate and CJ in the game, but I know you guys are like Cassava strong or whatever.
Okay.
And then it's like you, Danielle, and Courtney, right?
Not really.
But kind of.
And I was like, yeah, I wanted to stay, and he was like, I'll make it happen. And it's like, okay, first of all, ballsy, like, you can't just make anything happen in Survivor. But he was like, yeah, this part I think was the lie. I think he might be aiming for Sean and not telling me because he has an inkling of me and Sean being really close. But I mean, if it keeps Kate safe, then like, hell yeah.
This is like probably the skeeviest like alliance has ever been in Survivor.
What? You
Us
and me?
two? Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. I feel like we're snakes. You think so?
No, not at all.
Oh yeah, we're like heroes. We're all nice and bubbly. And
I don't think I'm the
flowery.
villain at all.
Really?
Really?
Wow. You heard it first. So Chloe and I have gotten like ridiculously close. And I know it's not fake too because it's to the point where it's like, if she's playing me, that's a lot of effort, a lot of emotional effort on her end.
Like, and I wanted to add to it.
Wow.
Wow.
Look who's calling.
Who? That might be a booty call. I'll explain in a second.
I hung out with Pascal all night the night before last because he was pulling an all-nighter and studying. And I was like, I'll come keep you company. And I did. And he gave me a sweatshirt to use as a pillow. And I just kind of like fell asleep on the table at some points.
Yo. What's up with you? How was my walk with Lily? Okay. Did you mean to call Lily? I mean, you can go ahead.
This is a game of relationships, and like the person with the strongest relationships is the person in the strongest position. And so I think like I've really, really got strong relationships at this point with Chloe and Jenny.
Wait. Do I need to pull out the fluttery eyelashes for Alejandro?
I don't know how much of that is just bullshit. I know Chloe like talks to a lot of people, a lot. This is her personality, but I think like I do have a pretty significant relationship with her.
No, I like it when you sing. No, you've got a pretty voice. Stop it. Don't say anything. Shut up. Stop! Stop! Okay. Talk to you tomorrow. Good night.
You know, I think there's like romantic feelings there too, which is messy when it comes to the game because you never know if it's faking it or like what kind of bond is it, what kind of like romantically interested in each other.
I'm developing like very personal relationships with each of them very fast. And it's definitely making the game harder to play because like, you know, when you actually like have good conversation with someone, you want to trust them, but we can't.
Please don't worry about the banter with Pascal.
Please.
Please.
Ton.
Yeah.
Game is a game. Life is life. Life game or game life is game life.
What the fuck are you...
So the lines are super blurred. I don't know what's going on. I'm very confused emotionally. I'm straddling that line between, like, where's the line between the game and real life?
Why can't it just be easy? Why can't I just like crush on a normal, like, boring girl? God damn.
Being on the minority and then Chloe flipped. Like I'm worried. Like legitimately, if Chloe hadn't flipped, then like I would be less worried. But
Dude, I can just tell everyone not to vote for you.
I'd appreciate that.
No, we can dude.
I picked Daniela, which I picked her because I knew I could work with her. Still, no one knows that I have known Daniela for as long as I have, which is good for both of us.
Have you been talking to Pascal?
Have I been talking to Pascal?
Yeah.
Yeah, like we're like, people are starting to realize that Pascal and I are really close.
Yeah.
So, and by people I mean Kate and Taylor.
I know Pascal and CJ are really close, and I knew CJ from crew, and I know we're trying to kind of work together. Don't fully trust each other quite yet, but like, there's something potential there that I care more about him than Kate. Really, well, I don't want to vote CJ out.
Yeah, like in all honesty, Kate's been getting kind of shady in the last couple weeks. And that's 100% honest. Like, Because obviously, if I can keep working with Kate and I feel like I can trust her, I want to go down that path. But at the same time, I made it very clear that if that's the way it's going, it's self-preservation over Kate's game. So if I need to, I will vote for her.
Nice.
Were you planning on grabbing that immediately?
Agreed?
Yeah.
From the very beginning, yeah.
And I've definitely been bad about showing CJ that my alliances were more to Cassava than to him. In my head, it was like Cassava is still a majority, and the people within Cassava, I mean, I didn't really have problems with anyone except kind of Ella, and they apparently were supposed to be squashed, but not actually squashed.
In my head, I'm like, it works better for all of us if all Cassava people, we all go to merge, and then we all stick together, get rid of all the other people, and then
you have to pick each other off at the end.
Yeah.
I'm happy with my tribe. I wish Lily was on it, but I like that Cordy and Sean and Andy. I like my tribe.
I was thinking Kate.
Okay, yeah, same. Because CJ is gonna be better for if we do a challenge again.
I think this tribe will try to send Kate home. That's my suggestion because I can't vote out Daniela, and I don't want to vote out CJ yet.
Yeah, if we're trying to save Donovan and Lily,
yeah,
we bought them like a week and a half.
Yeah. So that's why, like, I didn't really. I kept joking about going for money, but I was always gonna go for greed. Like,
yeah.
I'm a little annoyed that Daniela booked it for the greed, but I annoyed in a way that kind of glad she did, just because she painted even more of a target on her back.
I, in the future, do not have an issue with voting Danielle off. The more crazy shit she does, the better for my game. Because the more targets she paints on herself, one more week for me.
Ella, she's very set in her ways, so if she sets her mind, she's gonna stick with it. She was very upfront that she's voting for Kate.
Yeah, so I'm voting Kate. That's the plan.
Yeah, I mean, obviously coming from the same tribe, I don't want to, but if I have to, then I will. My game over Kate's.
Yeah, better her than you.
When you're at the bottom of a tribe, especially when the split's 5-2, my goal this week was to be as honest and open as possible. If you're willing to share information, I feel like that goes a long way. Yeah, I mean, basically it's, so before this thing, of the 7 left, like 6 of us were working pretty closely together.
And the 7th
and
one.
Alejandro was
Oh my god, thank God.
just because, like, he's not very game savvy.
CJ, I think he's trying to play the game. He's trying to talk to people. He's probably a little bit scared too because of the numbers thing. I think everyone's wary, except for, well, Daniela should be next week, I guess. But right now she's chilling.
How are you feeling?
Okay.
Like hurting?
I'm feeling
You've been
okay.
doing Survivor all day.
Today's the best I've felt.
Really? Okay, that's good.
Yeah. I was really scared about classes.
When can you go back?
I don't know. I'm meeting with the head specialist tomorrow, and I'm gonna get reevaluated.
Okay. I think people are less afraid of me now that Sean and I are together. I think that's a big reason for why Andy picked me, is like just to separate me and Sean.
But I feel very scared of my tribe.
I feel really scared of my tribe. I miss you so much.
I don't need for anything about this. It actually.
I'm still really pissed off about that.
I am so mad at him right now. I feel like Andy is a big threat. I think he can go with whoever he wants right now. So that's really scary because, especially because he split Sean and I out, he might be trying to get Sean out next and like take out my closest ally and make me down a number.
I'd be so upset if either of us went home before merge.
I would be so bad.
I don't like my tribe. I really need my tribe right now.
I would have liked our tribe if I'd stayed up there.
And Andy was not there.
And Andy wasn't there.
I would love if Andy tried to fight for his life on the other tribe.
Andy, he chose Lily, and I was pretty pissed because that immediately took almost all the power I had in the tribe away from me.
I still love Andy.
You got a little crush on Andy too?
It was strong.
This is why he says he's not here for showmances, but unless it's with Andy.
Yeah. Who are you?
My name is CJ.
When the situation is tense and chaotic and contentious, that's when I work best. That's when I can really play with people and really play with their emotions. And so, for example, CJ came crawling to me.
Yeah. Like, obviously, it's Survivor. Like, there's other people you don't want to make it to the merge.
Fair.
So, like, I'm here to be a vote for you.
Okay.
So that's my whole pitch. Is
Gotcha.
like,
Okay.
use me. I'm a vote. Use me as a vote because there's no way that the 5 of them are that tight. And I know they're not that tight because Daniela went and grabbed that individual immunity. Obviously, Kate, now you're gonna try to work together.
Of course. If it came down to it, would you have to, like, would you be willing to throw her under the bus?
Absolutely. If I need to vote for her this week, I will. My only thought is that Sean's concussion has been severe enough that he literally hasn't been able to go to class for a week. So will he reasonably be able to compete in the next challenge? And I feel like next challenge is important for everybody on our tribe.
He said he's going to throw Kate on the bus. He's willing to throw Sean on the bus. He's willing to throw Ella under the bus. Which, you know, when you throw out that many names, you kind of start to think, okay, like, what is actually your game plan? But I would say, like, outside of challenges, though, Ella, and I don't know if you'll notice this week or not, is not that good of a player, socially, too.
And who knows if Sean can even participate in this challenge. Like, I threw that out to Andy, but he seemed more... He basically told me that Ella is not very good at this game. And that I was going to see that pretty quickly, and I did.
And so going forward, I just don't think Ella would be able to defend herself. Like, I feel like Sean would be able to defend himself somehow. Maybe get corny, maybe get, like, you know, like, he would stir shit up. So I think for this vote, I think it's easier to go with Ella. I actually want Kate to stay. I actually want Ella to go home because I can protect her and, like, be a savior and make sure that she votes with me whoever I want next. If it's Sean, if it's Daniela, if it's CJ, or, you know, whatever the battle is there. I'll be honest with you, if it's between Kate and Ella, I think it's the most beneficial to go with Ella at this point. And then maybe in the future, like, who knows? So yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah, it has been.
All right. I'm sure you have, like, questions about...
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I know.
we can...
I think Lily is definitely pissed.
Oh, she's take off. I mean, I know. I have to switch someone from the other tribe, and I picked Lily because I wanted to break up that block of Lily, Sean, and Ella. And I know that if Lily was gone, Sean doesn't trust Ella that much, or at least they're not as close as I feel like they are. There's no sense for me to beat around the bush, right? In terms of the game, in terms of numbers, I know you and Lily are closer than you and Ella. So I did. I broke you guys up for the numbers. I'm sorry. Power is power, you know what I mean? And I recognized you 3 had the most power. So I wanted to break that up. I'm sorry.
I thought he was gonna give me some kind of BS excuse. And he tells me straight up, he says, I did it to break you and Lily up. And I threw Lily to the wolves.
It's a shame that you don't believe that I wanted to work with you, with Lily, as a 4.
I guess that's true. I guess I didn't. Yeah, I didn't. I'm gonna tell you, I do think I want to work with CJ and Kate. I don't think I want them gone yet. I'm thinking Ella. And I know, like, and I'm sure that's gonna create some sort of chaos, divide, whatever. And I get it. Wow. Now he realizes his position, which, like, sounds kind of wrong, but like I'm here, he's here at this point. And then, like, it sounds villainous, but it's just like the nature of the game, right?
I'm just worried because I think I have sway with Ella.
Yeah.
And if she goes,
who do you have sway with?
Who do I sway with? And then who's next?
And now Sean realizes that, wow, like, he's fucked, basically, because he doesn't trust Daniela. Connie is the question mark. He has no idea where CJ or Kate are. And so for him, his best move going forward is to ally with me and to be loyal to me.
I want to trust you. Like, I really do want. I've been wanting to work with you from the beginning, but it doesn't seem like it's a reciprocal feeling.
I feel this is like a fencing match somehow. We just want to hug, but we're like,
I know. That's what I'm saying. Like,
I have this, like,
I wish it was a reciprocal feeling.
No, I think it is, but I feel like.
But you keep taking shots.
No, I know.
I'm trying not to take any shots. Like, you keep taking shots.
Fuck, you're right. Maybe I am being the aggressor. I am being the aggressor. I will say I am being the aggressor. He's paranoid as hell. He's frantic. He's terrified. He thinks I'm gunning for him, which that's fine. Let him think that way. He'll be loyal. He'll be complacent. This will probably sum up both of our games in one sentence.
Okay.
You're a hero, I'm a villain. That's it.
I didn't know if he was like either being super paranoid or in like a power trip or getting into the role of like the villain, like he wants to play at the villain. Any one of those three is very dangerous to my game. And so to counteract this, I then talked to his closest ally, Courtney, and tell her everything that he just told me.
Because I was like, Andy, I've been wanting to work with you from the beginning,
Yeah.
and you keep kind of like doing these sketchy things.
Yeah.
And he's like, I guess there's only one way to describe it that sums up our games perfectly. You're a hero, and I'm a villain. is what he tells me.
First of all, I'm gonna be like, you are not a villain. I'm not gonna be your friend if you're a villain.
And then he's like, the best way to sum it up is in this one sentence. You're the hero, and I'm the villain. And that's why I'm taking shots. And I'm like, I hope that he's not in this like power trip, and he's trying to like really play in this role of villain.
So along the way, Andy and Sean had their conversations. When I met with Sean, he was freaking out about Andy getting all power hungry and like calling Sean the hero and himself the villain and all this craziness.
So we're doing Kate though, right? That's what
I'll write her name down.
Okay.
Ella turned
Oh,
to me as soon as the challenge happened. And
Literally
same. She goes, Kate? And I was like, E.
Here's my thing. I'll be honest. I think if we somehow save Kate, I think Kate is a smarter player. I haven't met with Kate. I don't know, to be honest with you.
Lord, what are you trying to say then? Who would we go?
Ella.
I know you wanted Ella. I knew that, Andy. Sean told me.
Yeah.
That's why I was saying I would write her name down if you really wanted to. He was like, I want to get rid of Ella. I see where Andy's coming from because Ella kind of, we feel, has had a grudge against Andy Donovan and Daniela since the beginning, since they wrote her name down the first week. But like,
Because here's my thing.
I don't know. I trust Cassava.
it would just be so easy to ride with Cassava the whole way.
That's true.
It would just be like very chill.
But do you think like Ella
If we
trusts
merge
you?
full Cassava,
Yeah.
they'll like. How can they not
That's true.
trust
Numbers
us?
wise, you're right.
Yeah. And so then Andy starts to try to convince me and Courtney of going for Ella. And the two of us were like no, like let's just stick with Cassava. In theory, if we go to Cassava 7 into merge, Cassava 7 can take care of Kiyoshi and then we'll be the top 4 and whatever. In my head too, I'm just like keep
that's smart.
Cassava together.
Yeah.
It's the easiest bond to have.
Yeah.
You're right.
With
You're
B
right.
Squad, literally, everyone turned on each other. I was like, we didn't have to turn on each other. Like, the numbers are so much there. Like, right now, we have in theory 7.
Right.
Why'd you fuck with 7? And we ended up like convincing Andy that he was wrong. There wasn't exactly no difference between Kate and Ella, and that it would behoove us to keep Ella and go for Kate. I mean, that's what we convinced him to not go Ella.
Yeah, I don't know why.
I think it's genuinely because like I don't think he's ever talked to her, and he sees, I guess, the three of you as like power people.
Courtney and Daniela also talked to Andy, and I think they seriously reined him in.
We're not going for Cassava, and we're true to Cassava. Then come merge, if all of Cassava's at merge, we can at least get to final 7. But like that won't happen if we get Ella. So I left that conversation and then went to Kate and was like, totally lie to her because I learned from Sammy that if you lie and tell someone that they're in danger, they may go for you anyway. Thanks, Sammy.
So, going into this tribal, I, on edge, of course. I have no standing, so it makes me worried. So I just want to get your thoughts. Like, what are your thoughts on that?
No, yeah. I don't know who you met with, but it's definitely been a lot of us considering like which one of you is the bigger threat.
So, I am in danger. This could be my last like comfy confessional, high heat. I'm very desperate because it's just hard because I don't know any of them and they don't know me and they don't trust me and they trust each other more.
CJ is obviously very physical and like obviously very smart and charismatic kind of guy. We also like know that he was close with Pascal, so like in our heads we're like
that freaked us out on our tribe.
Yeah.
She told me to my face CJ though, and I know it was dripping in lies. Like it literally just it was coming out of her mouth and I was like la 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 la.
I'm someone that like tries to tell people if it's them. I was very honest with Sammy.
Fuck off. Oh my god. That's so annoying. I left that meeting knowing less than when I came into it.
If you think about it in the long run, you're surviving, right? For
Yeah.
yourself. So, what would you
best for you. Best for you doesn't necessarily need to keep your old tribe.
Exactly.
It means, especially if your old tribe is stuck in their ways, you have 2 new people
Yep.
that are worth at least talking to and seeing if they're trustworthy.
I was very nervous for Kate, because obviously I want her to get through to the merge. Hopefully we'll both get there, because she's like my closest ally at this point. Yeah, no, they don't understand the, like, you guys are swing votes right now.
Yeah, like, if they want to make a move, now is the time.
Exactly. I think you should definitely pitch that to anyone, like.
I've literally had like a mental breakdown this week. I was crying. I was like, this is it. It's fine.
I know from the beginning, like, just like leaving the challenge, I was looking at everyone and was like measuring them up, and I was like, I'm at the bottom. I'm at the bottom.
I wanted to work with Courtney, and Courtney just seems like she has connections. I also feel bad for low-key choking her at that one challenge.
I think you have, you know, like vice president status, or like more like Speaker of the House or something like that, where you like have power, but like everyone like forgets.
Yeah. I think people are more so starting to realize that I have power. I didn't want anyone to realize that this early on, which makes me upset. I also didn't want people to realize that I was as close with Andy as I am. Like when Kate called me Andy's vice president, I really disliked that. But I also don't want to be his vice president because I'm doing as much as he is. I guess he's just like more obvious about it, but like whatever.
Don't tell anyone this really, because I don't know if it'd be like in your best interest too, but Andy kind of wants to take out Ella instead. I know, like, if it came down to it, like, she would write my name down. Like, if, like, Sean said to her, like, oh, let's write down Courtney's name, like, she would. So it's, like, kind of scary. Because right now, like, not gonna lie, like, I would be so comfortable writing down her name, like, keeping you in the game. It's just, like, I really don't want to not vote with Daniela. Like, she wants to keep it Cassava just because, like, I think she's just trying to be safe, and she's, like, nervous about, like, making big moves that have, like, cost her shit in the past. But I'm like, why not make big moves?
And I also had heard whispers that Andy wanted to potentially vote off Ella. But Courtney said that, like, if Daniela doesn't want to do it, that she might not do it. So I have to somehow convince Sean or Daniela or both of them to vote for Ella without letting Ella know.
It's not gonna be nice to read off my name.
All right, I'm sure. I'm worried, and I haven't heard anyone say my name, but like I'm still worried that it'll be like.
That's been me.
Yeah.
It's been me.
But I would predict, unless I'm being lied to by every single person, you'll see your name tonight for sure.
No, I'm definitely expecting it.
I wanted to work with Sean right off the bat because Sean just seemed he seemed scared a little bit. So I wanted to be like, you're scared, I'm scared, let's work it out.
Andy was, from the beginning, set on Ella. I mean, he did his whole thing with me where he took all my power away. Then he was roped in back.
By who?
Daniela.
I don't know how much I trust Andy right now. I like to refer to him as a villain because he's a self-proclaimed villain now. So we're at an interesting spot. We're meeting up today before Tribal. Try to repair a little bit of the relationship that we had in the game.
I do want to apologize because I feel like I was not giving you like the. So I'm paranoid. Okay. And in my head, I'm paranoid because like, shit, like, even though I do want to put my trust in Sean, right, and I really want to, there's no reason for him to accept that trust. You know what I mean? From like a game perspective.
I'm never gonna fully trust him in the game again. But now I'm not in a position that I should take a shot. And I don't think I will be for a while. And I think he's a very interesting player to work with now because he's willing to make big moves.
I will be honest, I was thinking Ella.
Yep.
Met with Danielle.
Yeah, what did Daniela say?
Danielle wanted Cassava strong. I'm like, you know what, that's true.
Here's the thing with Daniela. She's doing a very good job of painting this pretty picture of Cassava strong, Cassava 7 till the end. And anyone who opposes that is gonna be seen as like a heretic. That's the vibes that I've got.
Yeah.
I would consider working with the villain, making a deal with the devil here.
Do you want Kate gone?
Over Ella?
Okay, yeah, I was gonna talk about that because I don't know what I want with this first vote.
So I guess between Kate and Ella. I don't have a strong opinion on either one. I do feel like Ella is loyal to me, but again, I don't talk that much game with her, so she's kind of the enigma on where she actually lies.
Are you leaning Ella?
I want to lead Ella.
Okay.
But I think we're in the same boat, whereas I just don't want to fuck up my game. I understand that, like, if I vote Ella, Daniela finds out I vote Ella. Okay, it's nice to meet you. It was great. Good game.
Okay, so what the fuck? Which one of you flipped?
Of course she's trying to do the Cassava thing. Because when she gets to merge, Pascal and CJ.
Exactly.
Of course. So I think that's a smarter play than like, okay, bye. But obviously, like, I'm not spearheading that.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be at the forefront of that movement.
All right, new Cassava tribe. How you guys doing? Cool. All right. CJ, Kate, obviously on the surface, on the bottom here, the only members of Old Kyoshi on this tribe. Kate, how's it feel to be thrown into that situation?
Really sucky. It feels like I was thrown into a cage.
What about you, CJ?
Coming in probably down 5-2, at least for the start, it makes it that much harder to try to maneuver your way into a tribe if you're successful at all.
You also have to like get to know 5 new people that you had very little interaction with, and so you don't know how they've been necessarily playing or who they've been playing with, and so it's a very like you have to do like triple double work just to get around.
All right, let's talk a little bit about the challenge. Danielle, was there any doubt in your mind that getting the green envelope could make you a potential target on your tribe?
I mean, in the end of the day, they were gonna be taken. So in my head, it was like, if we're all thinking about getting taken, but we all don't want to look like a threat. We're all still threats because we're thinking about it. We're all just like non-doers. So I'll just be the doer if someone needs a doer. Am I a threat now? I don't know, I guess, sure. It was a dumb challenge, though.
All right, Andy, let's talk about your decision to take the power envelope. Obviously, that is what led to you being on this tribe in the first place. So let me know, what was your rationale behind that?
Obviously, very happy to join you back my old tribe, but I know I had to burn some bridges while doing it. And Sean, I'm sorry. I picked Lily because I wanted to break up Sean and Lily. Everyone knows they're a big threat.
Sean, what was your reaction to that?
When he first chose Lily, I was very pissed, actually. And my reaction to it was, well, where does this leave me now?
But I was honest with this.
He was honest. And
give him bullshit.
He didn't.
Ella, would you say this tribe is Cassava strong right now?
By numbers, yes, it is 5-2. I know that Kate and CJ, like, they are worried about that, and it's like a possibility. But I guess after the votes, we'll see.
Courtney, what's the most important factor going into tonight's vote for you?
Who I want to work with going forward. Like, I'm thinking, like, long term, who I want to work with.
Andy, is this going to be a contentious vote tonight?
I mean, has it ever not been contentious, right? Even last week, even though it was unanimous, like, that was hella.
I didn't think it was so contentious.
You know what I mean? So there's no easy vote. There's no easy vote in Survivor. Even if it's unanimous, it's not easy, right?
Kate, how comfortable do you feel going into tonight's vote, given your position on the tribe?
I don't feel very comfortable. I'm actually quite scared. Yeah.
All right, unless anyone else has anything that they'd like to say, I believe it's time to vote.
I don't want to vote this person, but I don't want to vote someone from my tribe. So I think it's probably best for this, before the merge at this point, to vote Kate, unfortunately.
Yeah, Alright, I'm trying to save myself.
Alright, good luck.
Thanks.
Alright. If anyone has a hidden immunity idol and would like to play it, now would be the time to do so. Alright, once the votes have been read, the decision is final. Person voted out will be asked to leave the tribal council area immediately. I will read the votes. First vote. Ella. Second vote. Kate. Tied up. 1 vote Kate, 1 vote Ella. Third vote. Ella. Fourth vote. Ella. 3 votes Ella, 1 vote Kate, 3 votes left. Fifth person voted out of Survivor Maryland Generations. Ella. At 4. That's enough for tonight. Ella, the tribe has spoken. I asked you to go. Now guys, as if the old lines are just that, old, you guys just voted out the first girl of the season. Other than that, I have nothing else for you guys. Have a good night.
I don't want to think of the option of Andy flipping on one of us.
Puppets, man. I'm telling you.
Lily doesn't trust Chloe at all. It's because of the whole fake flirting.
I don't trust her.
Trust her.
Why?
I think she really has your back.
Sean is caught up in some trance, and I have no idea how to convince him to not trust her, so I'll just have to get her gone.
I was surprised. I would have liked to stay in. I think I met some cool people, and I think it was a fun experience.
Selfishly, it's better for my game that Kate stays in. This is the first real long-term vote I need.
Sorry.
Sammy went for me and he left, and you went for me and look what happened to you.
Yo, what's up?
Hey, how are you?
Good. How's life?
Kate is, I think, seems to be what everyone settled on. Like, that's what I planned on. In my personal opinion, I wanted to vote out Daniela.
Really?
And, like, I feel like some people are kind of second to that. I don't know, it's just like one of my thoughts.
Okay.
But,
Yeah, but she can't go home, right? That's the problem.
yeah, but we can't vote her out.
Yeah. Well, but that's okay. That's okay. I mean, like, we'll think about what we'll do next week.
Yeah, we don't need to worry about it now.
Yeah, we're fine. Okay. Is there anything else, like, I mean, I think it's...
think so.
Alright.
Bye.
Easy. Bye.
Bye.
I'll call her right now.
Daniela?
Yes, I fucking knew it. I told you she was plotting something against. I knew it. Call her. Fucking Daniela was blinded. She's an idiot.
Thanks. Goodbye.
Yeah, I'm sad to go, but you know, I understand everyone's, you know, playing for their own game, and yeah, I'll see y'all in 3 years.